The flames are catching a fire. I told you I love you, you call me a liar. 'Cause we could praise Jah in the moonlight. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh my days, it's been a long time coming, you guys. Like, first of all, why am I holding the microphone like this? Because I couldn't get it really set up like this. As you can see, we're in a new spot, new place. So this is my mom's office that I am currently taking over to make my podcast room. It's crazy. Okay, so boom. I don't even know where to start. So today is the 25th of April, 2024. First of all, I just wanted to say beep, beep, beep. Is that bleep? I just wanted to say, let's take it all the way back. My last recording was on the 27th of November, 2023. So you do the math, okay? So here's my thing, right? Ever since I started recording, I'm just like, anything that happens to me, I'm just like, this is content, this is content, this is content. And I don't care, don't care. I am obsessed with my podcast. Like, I just started watching like my videos and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh my God, girl, you're doing so well. You should keep going. But yeah, it's so trippy. It's like some of the stories or some of the things that had happened to me, I forgot. Or it's just like looking at how it made me feel at that moment. And then I came home or whatever, and then I recorded an episode, and now I feel differently about most of the stories because like what's done is done is done is done is done. But yeah, it's just like, it's like Dear Diary, but vlog. So it's like me, but it's also so trippy. Just like watching myself, laughing at my own jokes. It's a whole thing. So boom. Okay, today, before I get into it, I'm your host, Nyasha the Poet. You already know what it is. Before we do anything, make sure to do those special things. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, like this video right now. Whoever's acting sassy needs to get out right now. Remember that video of Tiana Taylor and her daughter? And then people started fighting in the crowd. And then the daughter was like mimicking her mom. But she was like, whoever's acting sassy in here needs to get out right now. Drop my music. She was like, play my music. But yeah. So boom. Everybody subscribe right now. And I am going to start with a little concert review. So since then, I've gone to another concert. I went to Asake's concert. It must have been like last week. I went with my mom. So boom, that's what we're gonna dive into, and then I can start from the back to the front, recapping everything that's happened to me the last couple of months. Okay. So boom, we're gonna start with these nails, baby, because I know right now you're like, Nyasha, why are you showing us those raggedy ass nails? Because they weren't raggedy. Let me tell you what had happened. So, boom. My mom had been wanting to go to this concert since, like, she's been talking about it since January. She was just like, Ashake is coming, I need to go. And mind you, I don't even know who Ashake is. The only reference of Ashake that I have is this one time I was watching Grace Ajilore. Shout out Grace Ajilore. She's one of the people that actually made me feel like I could do YouTube. So shout out her. I watched one of her videos one day and she was talking about like an Ashake concert. I don't remember where it was, but she was just saying like people were like Ashake, like girls and stuff were going crazy and stuff like that. But I had no idea who she was talking about. But you know, Grace Ajilore, she's funny, so you're gonna watch the video regardless of whether you know the person she's talking about or not, right? So I was just like, okay, I'm assuming since it's a concert, it's a celebrity who was performing. So yeah, and then Grace Ajidore is Nigerian. So I was just like, 1+1 = 2. 1+1 = 2. So boom. Now I'm here in Ontario. My mom is talking about this concert. On and off, right? I want to go. I don't want to go. I want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to. I want to go. I want. Boom. So you get it, right? So then he like was performing like last week, which would have been like the 12th of April, Scotiabank Arena, right? So I would say a week prior to that, one day she was just having a drink and she was just like in a really good mood, and then she started talking about him, and then he came on like on the playlist because we probably put like Afro beats or yeah, stuff like that, right? So he came on shuffle, and then she was just like, oh my days, like I need to go to this concert. And I was like, so do it, do it, do it. You know me, you already know me. I'm concert girl at this point, so I'm like, if you want to go, do it. And then she's like, man, F this, I'm doing it. So boom, she buys the ticket and she buys me a ticket as well. And I'm like, I don't even, mind you, I don't even know who he is at this point. Like I've seen, she showed me a couple of songs. So I'm like, okay, I get it, but I don't get it because I don't know the songs like that for real, because she's the fan, right? More like a stan. But yeah, she gets the tickets, boom. Nosebleeds up the nosebleeds, and you already know that's not really my stilo. Like, what? No, I was just like, but anywho, it's not my artist, it's her artist, and she's one of those people who doesn't really care about like whether it's the nosebleeds or the front. It's just like I'm there, I'm having a good time, da 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 da. So boom, she bought us tickets like section 324 or whatever, and she was so excited. She was just like, oh my days, what are we gonna wear? Boom diada, boom diada, boom diada, right? Now, as time goes by, she's like, okay, let's get ready, da da da. And then I had booked an appointment with my friend who does my nails. Shout out Anna, right? My mom was really tired one of the days. Like, I think it was like a Thursday. She was supposed to go to work, but she didn't end up going to work. So she was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to work either tomorrow, which would have been no. Whoa. Back it up. This was a Wednesday, right? And she didn't go. So she was like, I didn't go to work today, and I don't think I'm going tomorrow either. So since my appointment with Anna had been on a Friday, she said, move it to the Thursday and I'll take you. Boom. So this is exactly what I did. Hello. What this one from a okay. On some DMX. So boom, I cancel my appointment for Friday. I tell them, okay, I can come on Thursday. Boom. Tell me why Thursday comes. I get up, I get dressed, da, 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 for my appointment. My mom is like, you know what? I am so sorry. And I'm looking at her like, huh? Who are you talking to? I'm looking at her like, huh? I'm trying to see like what's tea, right? So she's just like, I can't allow you to go to Welland with my car because I can't trust your brother to drive the car. Back it up. This is another story that I'm gonna have to unpack later on. Back in, I want to say February, my mom went to the UK for her birthday. She hadn't seen most of her family members, some of them since we left Zimbabwe and stuff like that. And then some of them had just been in the UK for such a long time. So, boom, it was coming up. Her birthday was coming up. She was going to see her family. Everything was going to be nice. Apologies if I'm going to have lipstick on my teeth right now because I can't do every. I can't. So, boom, her birthday is coming, she goes, and then my brother crashed the car, but that's a story for another day, baby, because so boom, fast track to today, which is last week or whatever. She's saying to me, I can't have him drive you because I'm just not sure that, because now she's got a new car. She's like, I'm just not, I just don't trust that he's not gonna do something silly and crash this car, right? So boom, she's like, okay, so now you can look for a place that's like closer to here. So if you want to go, you're going to have to go here in this city, right? So I was like, it's whatever. Fine. Okay, so boom. Find a new place. I'm looking, right? On Instagram, and I'm seeing like, okay, who's really popping? What's up, right? And then I found this place. I found three girls, and then I kind of went through their stuff, and I was like, okay, so boom, this is the one, yeah? Okay, everything's fine, everything good, everything fresh, everything good. Okay. So boom. I found this place and I was like, okay, I'll try this place. Boom, I went there. The ghetto. And I so crazy because this place is beautiful. Like this place is beautiful. They do everything. Waxing, brows, shaving, da 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 da. Name it, they do it all. And the place is just like it's really like a spa thing. So it's so nice. So I'm just like so disappointed. Like the way this place is so beautiful and the service is the ghetto. Shut this place down right now. It was crazy. I get there, okay, this girl starts to help me or whatever. Everything's cool, whatever. She's talking to me, I'm talking to her. Da 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 da. They had asked me prior to me getting there, like, what do you want, biogel or da da da? And I said biogel because that's the one I always get because it's strong. When you put that shit on, it does not come off until you go back to get it taken off, right? So biogel. And then they're like, oh, we recommend this. I don't remember the name right now, but they recommended some other type of thingy. They were like, it's like biogel, but it's even better. So I was like, okay, bigger is better and better is bigger. So let's do that. Yeah. She starts doing them. First of all, there were a lot of red flags because the girl was like going on Instagram, responding to her DMs, like just texting back and stuff like that, like responding to her messages and stuff like that. And I was just like, I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm not, you know me, I'm not really the type to make a scene, whatever. So I'm just like, this won't last forever. She's going to be done. I'll go home. Boom. It'll be done. Right. I'm now paranoid about this lipstick. So boom. She does my nails, she does my nails, she does my nails. Everything's fine, minus the fact that she was on her phone. So I was like, ugh, can't be bothered. So boom. Tell me why 3 days into it. So I went to the concert, da da da, boom, right? But tell me why 3 days into it, the nail polish starts chipping off. And this has never happened to me in all my years of getting my nails done, in all the history of nails getting done. This has never happened to me. So I was just like, this is the ghetto. Like, what is this? The nail polish was like chipping off. Like, it just looked like cheap, 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 cheap. Like, and I'm just like, there's no way I paid and tipped. Like, what was this? Like, it came up to like $80. It was like, I think it was like $72, and then I just gave them an 80 and I was like, keep the change. Da, da, da. So there's no way I paid $80 to get these nails done and they look the ghetto. Like, what are we actually doing? You know? So and then I had to go back like after the concert and da 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 da. And they're like so accommodating, right? Okay, we'll get you a new nail tech. We'll get everything sorted out. We're so sorry about that. Boom diada, boom diada, boom diada. So I'm like, boom, no pressure, right? It's gonna get fixed. I get there, they forward me to the same girl. It's still the same vibes. It's like the phone and just like when I walked in there trying to make it seem like, oh, it's just because it didn't dry, like trying to make it seem like, first of all, it's so foreign to me because it's never happened to me. So don't try to downplay it and make it seem like, oh, this happens all the time. It's never happened to me. So why would you try to play in my face like that? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I can't. So yeah, they fixed them or whatever. That same evening, that same night, this nail chips. So if you can actually see this nail and this nail, they're not even the same shape. And she had the audacity when I was there. She had the audacity when I came back in. She was like, "How have your nails grown out so fast?" And it's just like, don't be crazy. Don't. Sorry. Don't actually be crazy because they've not grown out. You just didn't place them properly. So they look like, and that's why today they look like they're 6 million years old because you didn't place them properly. Like I'm going back in like 3 days later, you're telling me like, it's so amazing how your nails have grown out this much. Baby, they haven't. You just didn't do a good job. But it's I can't. So yeah, and then I come home and then it chips, and I'm just like, I swear to the God, like stop all of this. Like, para come to the Easter. Like, what is actually going on? Like, no, the ghetto. So I'm not gonna go back there. It's just like wasted my time, wasted my money. Like, what are you guys actually doing? Like, is this your first time doing nails or what? So boom. That's what happened with these nails, baby. But okay. The Asake concert. So boom. Tickets were not selling. So there were like a whole lot of seats and da da da. So they had to rearrange the whole stadium. So guess what happened? The nosebleeders got moved to section 104. So I was like, it's a bit like what? Like it's a Christmas miracle. I literally said to her, Mama. The universe is working in your favor now. Angela was like, Nesha, this is your opportunity. Nesha, you need to buy the ticket. It's your opportunity now. The universe is working for you. And I said, girl, you're so right. But yeah, we got moved from the nosebleeds to like section 104, which was like, okay, I'm cool with this. I could vibe with this. I could rock with this or whatever. So boom, that happened. The day came. We got all dressed up. My mom had told me on the day because she's always like, because let me tell you something, right? My mom does her makeup in like 5 minutes, and I'm talking about foundation, lipstick, eyebrows, everything is done in 5 minutes. So she's just like,
You. I know you. You're the one who makes us late all the time. You're the one who has to do your makeup for 6 years. Like, so I'm going to go to work and I'm going to come back at 7:30 and then we leave by 7:30.
tell me why she did not get home until like 8. But anywho, I had done my whole makeup and stuff. We had to change a couple times because we're just like, it's really not giving what we think it's supposed to give. Like, I don't know, there's something just like about the outfit that day. We're just like, it's really not it. But boom, the last one, yeah, that was the one. Like we end up matching. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, yeah, yeah. So boom, we end up matching. We go there, right? Mind you, I had not eaten, so she got me a poutine. She got me a Smirnoff. And I'm trying to think, like, we have videos together, but we don't actually have pictures together. We only have one because my mom was like, when she was in the middle of ordering the food and da 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 da, she asked somebody,
Oh, hey, can you take a picture of us?
what does she do? This guy starts to take the pictures. She walks away from the camera because like the order was called out, so she walks away from the camera. So we didn't really get pictures like that. But we had a good time. Like a lot of people are like complaining about the concert and stuff because they're just like, oh, like he's not good enough. Da, da, da. And honestly, I feel like it's subjective because you know what, like I'm not even like, I didn't even know who he was like that. I only know 5 songs, which I'm gonna give to you. But I was just like, I'm having a good time. Like I don't see what everybody else is talking about. Like people were complaining and all this other stuff, but I was just like, hell, I had a good time. Like every time he was like, everybody say Asake, and I'd be like, Asake. Mind you, I don't even know who this man is. Like, I don't know this man. I've never met this man. I don't know this man. Like,
I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
it was a good time. It was a good time. So my mom says to me, like, this is after the concert, right? She's like, oh, people were complaining it wasn't that good. Da, 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 da. People were complaining that it wasn't that good. And I was just like, what are people talking about? It's only the people in the nosebleeds who are talking about that because let me tell you, this man was give this man let me tell you, this man was giving away money. He literally was like giving people money. He was in the crowd. Like I literally saw him in the people. And I'm just like, this is what people love. Like when you go to a concert, you're hoping to get money. You're hoping that the celebrity wears, like if you give him a bracelet or like a jersey, da, da, you're hoping they do that. You're hoping he'll surf in the crowd. And he did all of that stuff. I was in section 100 and whatever. Obviously, like he's not gonna crowd surf in section 10 something. Like, baby, if you wanna get all that special class treatment, then pay $1,000 to be front row. Like, what are you actually talking about? Leave that man alone. Like, what are you actually talking about? To me, it was good. Like, the stage was good. I will admit, like, the stadium wasn't full, but I'm pretty impressed. Like, someone that I don't even know, but these people, the people that were there, they loved him. They knew every song, and they were just having a good time. Like, the stage was good. He did what he had to do, and he did what he had to do. So I'm not even beefing with it. Like I have no problem with it. Like I had a good time. I will tell you this. So I have come up with like a little a top 5 of the songs that I remember or the songs that interested me or whatever. Okay, so boom. We've got number 1. We've got Lonely at the we've got Lonely at the top. one, and then we've got Lonely at the top two. That's the remix with her. I was gonna say Gabrielle. That's the remix with her. And then there's I'm a piano, piano. It's steadily, steadily, steadily. We're getting lit. Yeah, so that one. I'm a piano. And then there's one called Joa. Joa. There's one called Joa. And then the fifth one, I would say, the one that we have with Burna Boy. For some reason, I kept on calling the song Jikelele. Jikelele. I was just like, Jikelele. Because it goes like, Jumpa, Jikelele, Jumpa. So I didn't know what the song was called. So I was just like, Jikelele, Jikelele. And my mom always laughs at me because she's like, what would Jikelele, like, what? Where is that coming from? And I'm just like, that's what I'm hearing. So that's what we're going to call it. But it's Zumpa, Zumpa. The remix of Burna Boy. But boom, back to Joa. Like, I'm recording, I'm having a good time. And then I like started to like, I turned my camera to do this to see like the stadium. And this Joa song was playing and everybody was like, Joa, Joa, na 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 na, Joa, na na na. You could literally see the whole stadium going, ba, 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 ba. Everybody was just vibing. Everybody was just doing what they came to do. But like that Joa, oh my days. And then lonely, lonely, lonely. Hey, like, okay, so that's my song right now. I've just like been vibing to like Lonely at the top. But listen to all of these songs. They're really good and you really like them. I just had my friend text me like, because I posted a reel of like our night and stuff like that. She was just like, I'm so sad. Ashak is not gonna come to Vancouver. And the person who was telling me this, I was just like, girl, no way you know who Ashake is. I'm sorry, but I was just like, there is no way you know who Ashake is. But yeah, it was a good time. I really enjoyed it. And that night, boy, we were out in these screens. So boom, the concert ends. We're packing up and stuff like that. We're getting ready to leave. I'm recording myself. This girl, she comes to me. She's like,
Oh my days, you're so pretty. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
and I'm just like, oh my God, like, thank you. Like, I'm telling you, every time I go to these concerts, these girls always want to get with me. Like, what are you talking about? No, but yeah, and I actually caught this on camera. Not a good angle, but yeah, this girl was just like, oh my days, like, I've just been seeing you like throughout the whole concert, and I just wanted to tell you that you're so pretty. Da, da, da. And I was like, thank you. You're pretty too. And we just exchanged Instagrams, and then yeah, boom. The concert ends, and it was like, the night is still young, and so are we. So my mom and I are like, we're already in the six. Like, shit, we might as well do something. So she's like, okay, I know a spot. Boom. Tell me why we're trying to leave. This is actually crazy. We're trying to leave, and then this guy, like, he cuts in front of this one guy, right? And then there's like traffic because everybody's trying to leave at the same time. This guy gets out of the car and then he goes, ka, 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 ka. Ding dong, must be that whip that I ordered. He knocks on this guy's, because we're in traffic. So like, you thought you were gonna be slick, like, because you really think you're out here moving stealth. No, he went and he knocked on this guy's window and he was like, what's really good? Huh? Because you want to be talking, you can't be talking all that saucy. You be doing all that saucy now. I got you, right? So my mom, I'm just like, ugh, like, I don't know. I just assumed that they were friends, like the people in front and the people at the back, like they're coming from the same spot or whatever. So they're going to exchange cars or drivers or whatever was going to happen there, right? So boom. My mom tells me like,
Something's about to happen.
and I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, no, here in Toronto, they really are, they're like that. Like they're really like that with the pew, pew, pew. They're really like that. And I was like, what? She was like, don't even look at him. Don't even. Because I was just like, excited and happy. I was just like, what? So I wanted to be like talking out the window and just be like doing all this extra stuff. She was like, close your window right now. Close your window right now. Like, this is Toronto. They're really like that, right? Like, you could really pull out the grata ta ta ta, and this could be a different night for everybody. And I was just like, girl, it's not that deep. Like, what? People are really out here shooting each other over parking because he went there. He knocked on there and it looked like he got an apology. And then he starts to walk back. So he saw like us, and then he started to like to make like not like gang signs, but he was just like just like he's super excited, but it's also just like, you know, when like somebody like goes and bucks somebody and then the person buckles down, and then now you're like in that mode, like, yeah, I really told him to be quiet and he did it, so it was really good. So I think that's, he was like flexing, right? So I was just like, oh my days, I did not know it was like that in the six. Like, we never had this in Vancouver. Because we're not about to like delete each other off the face of the earth over parking. We're actually gonna delete each other over the face of the earth over parking. That's crazy to me. So boom, those guys leave or whatever. We're vibing. She's just like,
Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
so I'm just like, but yeah, boom, that happened. Tell me why my mom punched me in the face. I can't. No, literally, she punched me in the face. Like, she wanted to be like, I don't know, like, we're listening to music, right? And then she wanted to be like, can you see this? Da, da, da. So I was like really close to her elbow, then pa, 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 pa. Elbow, it connected to the leg, connected to the elbow. My face connected to her elbow, like, literally, like. And then she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I was like, yeah. I was just like, panic ensued. Well, not panic ensued, but I was just like, oh my days. Like, oh, this is the ghetto. Why? Lo and behold, like, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? I'm bleeding. Like, my lip is literally like gushing blood. So I didn't get the bloody part, but like, I was just like, because she was just like, no, but you're fine, right? And I was like, I'm bleeding. She's like, no, but you, and I was like, she's like, I can't see, because she's damn near blind because she wears glasses, right? So she's like, you're fine. And I was like, I'm bleeding. I wasn't doing all of that, but I really was bleeding. I was just like, here. And she was just like, oh, why are you so fragile? Like, oh my days. But yeah, she apologized and I was like, it's fine. But like, it's just like, this is really what happens when you're out there trying to be out in the streets. Like, you're not about that life. Nyasha, sit down, go back home and watch TV. Like, no. So that happened. Boom. We went to this one spot first. We're having a hard time because like paying for parking and the coins and the this and the that, and it was raining, and I was just like, oh my days, like, we need to get out of here. So she's like, okay, boom, I know another spot. So I was like, okay, let's go there. So okay, let's go there. So boom, we hop on there. Now we're on our way to this place. When I tell you my mom is a G, no, I actually mean she's a G, because this night, the way this night turned out, no one saw this coming. I don't even think she saw this coming. We go to this spot, right? Mind you, it's like it's almost midnight. I want to say, like, at this point it's almost midnight, right? We get to the spot. We haven't obviously made reservations or like called in to be like, we're coming in late or put us on the guest list or none of that. We did none of that. But my mom, with the not too quick with the quickness, but with the confidence, she got there and she saw the bouncer, and the bouncer was just like, can I have your tickets, please? Not, can I have your tickets, please? But the bouncer was just like, okay, so you guys on the guest list? And she was like, yeah. She literally looked him dead ass in the eye and she literally said, yeah, we're on the guest list. She literally was like, yeah, we're on the guest list. Like, and I just called the girl just a couple seconds ago or just a few minutes ago, and she said, we're fine. So he's like, so what's your name? My mom says her name. And she's like, this is who I am. And I'm also with her. Like, we're on the guest list. And then he's like, I can't find you, but okay, you guys can go ahead. Because my mom looked at me. She was like, girls don't play to... She said, girls don't pay to get in the club. Girls don't pay to get in the club. And when I tell you we got in there for free, we got in there for free. And this is to date the biggest club I've been in. Like, so boom. My mom has been like my club buddy because girl, like who do you think I am? I'm scared. I am so scared of the nightlife. I'm scared of the streets. Like I'm scared of everything because I've just heard so many horror stories, man, about like people getting roofied or people getting trafficked or kidnapped. So I was just like, I don't want any of this. Like this is the like I'd rather stay at home. So now that I'm like in Ontario, like I go to all these places and I go with my mom and she's literally like my personal security because like she would never ever ever let anything happen to me. Like never. So I could get like at first I was just like a little bit hesitant, but she had to explain to me like you're with me, you're fine. Nothing is gonna happen. Like I does this. Like I've been doing bro really said you have absolutely nothing to be afraid of. Like I'm here, I'm your mom, I'm gonna protect you. There's nobody in this club who could ever come to you and do anything to you. Like so girl, get lit, get wasted, do it. I want to see what you're really like. Like you always claim because let me tell you the crazy thing, right? I used to claim that I can drink like a horse, but that's because I was drinking ciders when I was like drinking. I was like when I was like 21 or whatever. Like I am like a fruity girl, right? I'm like a fruity girl. Like I love like drinks that taste like fruit punch, right? So that's what I go for. So I'd always go like Smirnoff and like the Dillons. Those are my type of drinks. Very girly, very fruity, very they don't do nothing. So I could have you could basically have like I think for you to start getting turned, I remember like I would even start getting tipsy off of like the first time I had like the Dillons, like I think I probably had two and I was just like drinking it like it's fruit punch. And then they were like, oh, that's actually alcohol, you know? And then I remember like I was with like my mentor. Marcel looked at me because I think I was starting to get turned. And I was just like, "Ah." I was like in the mode. He looked at me. He's like, are you, are you like lit right now? I was like, at the time, I just thought, whatever, whatever. I don't know what's going through my mind. So, boom, right? Fast track now. I'm 23 and I'm believing that I can drink like a horse, but I've actually never really had a drink for real, for real, for real like that. Like none of this fruit punch stuff, like the stuff that we had in there, it was the real stuff. So she's just like, I've got more experience than you, but I really want to see, do you dance or is just for TikTok? Let me see. So she said, don't be afraid. Like, I got you. I got you. And then, you know, like, she doesn't get drunk easily. She really is the German tanker. Like, that's her nickname now. She really is like the German tanker. Like, she really, nah, it takes a lot for her to get there, right? That night was crazy. And tell me why. Tell me why. Boom. We got there for her. We got in, and then I've always wanted to try shisha, right? So she's like, okay, I'll get you your shisha. I always see people doing the shisha stuff. Like, what's that really about? Like, I'm trying to get into that. I'm trying to know what that's about. So yeah, she gets the shisha, and then like the thing was like it was packed, so like all of the booths were like free, da, 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 free. All of the booths were like packed, right? Most of the people were coming from the concert as well, and all of this other stuff. Most of the people were just like, it's a Friday night, we finna get turned up in here. So boom, and then she's like, okay, hold on. Let me talk to this guy because there was like a whole section that was empty that this guy was sitting next to. So she went and she talked to him. She was just like, oh, is it cool if we sat here? And then he was like, yeah, cool, cool, cool. He was like very chill, very quiet. And I was just like, at first I just thought like he didn't like us or whatever, but he was just like a quiet guy, was just doing his own thing, having these drinks and da da da. So boom. We get our shisha, she gets us drinks, we're having a good time. And then this guy, the quiet guy's friends, came through now. So boom, they come through. Now, this is when it gets hectic. One of the guys was like really turned, like he was like drunk out of his mind, like he was like wasted. So boom, what does homeboy do? Homeboy knocks over my shisha. Like, what are you actually doing? He knocks over my shisha, the whole thing, bow, on the floor. The whole thing explodes. And I was just like, mm, 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 mm. I literally was just like, because he's really about to make me come out of my cool character. I was just thinking, this guy is about to make me come out of my cool character because we're not bothering you. So why are you breaking this shisha for? Like, what? Why? No. Now, like, now I'm livid because I'm just like, any other day I would have just been like, okay, cool. But you don't just go around breaking people's shisha and not even like seeming like, you know, like where is the empathy, But he broke it, and then finally like, oh, I'm sorry, and da, da, da. And I was like, nobody, no siree, Bob, you're gonna have to replace this. You're gonna have to replace this. He was like, yeah, yeah, sure, 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 sure. And then I sat down and I was like, y'all think like what? I can really go from to in 2 seconds. So I was like, y'all think it's fun in games. Like, who the hell is replacing this shisha? Replace whoever's acting sassy. Get out right now. Get this shisha right now. This is what I said. I wasn't yelling or anything, but I was just like, somebody needs to buy my shisha. Somebody needs to buy. So my mom starts saying like, because how the shisha has those clips, so you can basically have one shisha and like share it with other people. But I was just like, that is, I was repulsed. The fact that she would even suggest that to me. She was just like, because the one guy was now saying like, oh, you can take mine, and I was like, I'm not gonna take your shisha. You can keep your dirty shisha. We're gonna take your dirty shisha. Like what?
Take it.
I don't want your filthy money.
We're gonna take your dirty shisha. Like what? We had our own. So why are we now looking like beggars? Like begging up in here, sharing shisha. Like we're just like, what is actually going on? So boom, why are we actually like begging for shisha? Like what is actually going on? Like we had our own shisha. Like what is this, right? So the guy who we were like dancing with and stuff like that, he comes to me, he was just like, okay, can I replace it? Can I replace it? Da, da, da. And then he went there and he came back, he said, unfortunately they said it's sold out, but what can I do? And I was just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna sit down. There's really nothing you can do, but it's fine, I'm just gonna sit down. Tell me why this guy, the other one, he bought a whole bottle of Hennessy. Is that any? Yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm loco. We got that Henny. You get the point, right? Ooh, boom. He bought the bottle of Henny, and then the next guy bought a bottle of Casamigos. Casamigos, pour it in my cup. Pour it in my cup. I want to drink that Casamigos. So boom. Up until that day, I don't think I'd had Hennessy, or which is so strange because I think also because like my dad always used to have bottles of Hennessy in the house, but I've just like never tried it. So Hennessy, the Casamigos, they start pouring us shots, and mind you, baby over here is still thinking like, oh, I'm really the German tanker. No, I'm not. I just wanted to come here and just be like, I'm really not. If you see me out in these streets, please stop me. Unless if I'm with my mom, like I'm pretty sure like I would never do any of this without my mom, because I'm just like, are you crazy? Like the way I actually got wasted, it's so crazy to me, because I'm just like at the back of my head, I'm like, is this bad? Is this bad? Is this bad? But it's not, because I'm literally with my mom and I'm literally like, boy, like you're a whole grown ass girl. Like what? Like you can have a little to drink or whatever. Have fun. Just let loose. So yeah. Oh my days. So the next day now, oh, they were telling me like in the end, like I couldn't even walk. Like it was that crazy. But like, it was vibes. The music was good. The vibes were good. Like the lights, everything. You know, when that Casamigos, that tequila, because that tequila activate my alter ego. That tequila. Buy this shisha right now. Where's this shisha? I want my shisha. Like, oh my days. It was crazy. I never thought that night was going to end like that. But I was just like, if you don't get this shisha right now, you better back up, because you don't know what be in these purses. Like if you don't get this shisha right now, it's about to be a mashup thing. It's done up for everybody. But yeah, I don't even remember like being in the Uber. Like I don't even remember anything. And my mom took a video of me. Like I was like, like passed out. She was like, Nyasha, this is your life. But it's so funny because you hear like the way my mom's voice, like in the background, she was gone too, but she was just like, Nyasha. this is you. You want to be about that life. You claim you claim you know these streets. They know you in these streets and stuff like that. But you're really not about that life because look at you napping like a little baby. Like it was crazy. But yeah, the next day you always know like the next day when you start reliving what happened. So I was like, and that guy broke the shisha. And my mom looked at me. She was like, Nyasha, shisha is $25. Ah, she was like, Nyasha Shisha is $25. You do realize that that one guy bought us a bottle of Hennessy that was $250. And I was like, huh? And then she was like, uh-huh. And then the guy that bought the bottle of Casamigos, that was another $250. So the fact that we were talking about buy this shisha right now and those guys spent like $500 on the bottles is crazy. And I was like, oh my gangster, like it actually doesn't matter because I don't care if you're buying $6 million worth of bottles. If you break my shisha, you're gonna buy it. Like I don't care. No, I was tripping. No, this is what I'm saying. Listen to me, guys. You know that tequila activate my alter ego, and I got that code gay for that Casamigos. You know that tequila activate my alter ego. Like it's not me. It's just someone completely different. Like that tequila is dangerous, baby. But big up George Clooney because this is something that my mom told me. When I woke up the next day, I was feeling like I was tired. Don't even play yourself. Like I was tired, but I was good. There was like no hangover, nothing, and I was just like,
Is tequila my new drink?
psych, I'm never touching that drink again. That is the devil's drink. Like tequila, no, no. Because it will literally make you do things that you never thought you would have done on this planet Earth. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. But yeah, I woke up no hangover, and she was just telling me like, yeah, this is George Clooney's drink. Like he basically made this drink, and I was like, shout out George Clooney because that Casamigos goes down smooth. It goes down smooth. Like I was feeling exhausted, but I wasn't like usually like when I have like I remember like one time we had gone out and I just had like all of these drinks and I was mixing them and stuff like that. It was just like the next day I not even the next day. It takes me like 3 days to recuperate to actually like the next day is just like I'm so like drained. Like my soul is not even in my body type thing. So it's just like but I didn't feel like that. Like I was a little tired, but it was just like not like all my days like I'll never do this again. But either way, I'll never like Casamigos and all them drinks. Like it's just too strong for me. And I really thought I was that girl, but no, I'm just gonna stick to all of my fruit punches and stuff like that. But yeah. So that's basically the Asake night. Like it's a night to remember. Like an oh boop 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 drrr, rewind. We're dancing. And then I was like, oh, I need to go pee. So I went to the washroom. Tell me why I got locked in the washroom. I don't really know. I don't really know the time frame like that because, you know, that Casamigos had me seeing visions. But I went in there and I literally like I got locked in the bathroom for a little bit. And then I heard one of my favorite songs. Like I heard Dali, Dali. That was the whole of December. I tell you, that was my song. Like everybody knows, like that's Nyasha's song. So I heard that and I was like, this door better open right now. I literally was like, I could see my life flashing before my eyes, and it was boring.
My whole life is flashing before my eyes, and it's boring. Ah!
It was really boring. I was well, actually at that moment it wasn't boring because I was actually having a darn good time. And I remember like one of my friends, her song came up. It's called Drift. She was telling me about this song. She was just like, you need to listen to this song, da da da. And I have a video of her dancing to the song. So when it came up in the club, when it came up in the club, I had to go on my Instagram and I was just like, oh my god, this is your song. When I met her, like I just met her like a couple days ago, she was like, where were you and what was going on? She was like, you go out, boy. And I was like, well, what can I say? Like, I don't know, just let everybody do what they do. Like I just feel like as long as you're not harming yourself, as long as you're not harming other people, just have fun, you know. And I'm just like, it's so cool to just be like, to be able to do these things with my mom. Like I honestly, when I tell you I'm scared, I just feel like somebody's gonna spike my drink. Like I could never do this with anybody. Like I'm just trying to make the most out of these moments. If I don't do it with my mom, I'm never gonna do it with anybody else. So I might as well take this, grab life by the horns, okay, and go forth into this world and have a good time. Yeah, don't be afraid to like put yourself out there. At least for me, I can say this because I have somebody watching over me like constantly. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little review or whatever. I am going to make another video for you because I have so much. But don't forget to do the special things like, comment, subscribe, share, all of them things there. See you in my next video.